I found my late grandmother's locked diary in the attic, and the key was hidden inside. My own baby book. She died when I was 12, and for 15 years that diary sat untouched in a cedar chest, its small brass lock rusted shut, the key long assumed lost. I only found it while clearing out my mother's attic after she moved into assisted living. Boxes of Christmas ornaments and old photo albums stacked around me in the dust. I almost donated the whole chest without opening it. Something made me stop. I pried the lock with a screwdriver instead, careless, impatient, the way you get after hours of sorting through someone else's memories. The first page nearly stopped my heart. It wasn't a diary about her life at all. It was a diary about mine, written before I was even born. She'd known my mother was pregnant with me 3 months before my mother told anyone, including my father. The dates didn't add up. Not by a little, by almost a full year. I kept reading, sitting cross-legged on that dusty attic floor, forgetting entirely why I'd come up there in the first place. My grandmother had been quietly documenting a secret my mother had kept for over 3 decades. My biological father wasn't the man who raised me. He was a man my mother had briefly known before meeting my father, a man she'd never told anyone about, not even her own mother, until the pregnancy became impossible to hide from someone who'd raised 5 children of her own and knew every sign. My grandmother had promised to take the secret to her grave. She almost did, except she couldn't bring herself to destroy the truth completely, so she locked it away instead, hidden inside the one object she knew I'd eventually inherit and open with my own hands. I sat with that diary for 3 days before I said anything to anyone. When I finally showed my mother, expecting anger, expecting denial, she just went quiet for a long time, staring at her own mother's handwriting like she was seeing a ghost. Here's the twist I never saw coming. Sitting in that attic, my mother had spent 30 years believing her own mother judged her for it, resented her silently, maybe even loved me a little less because of where I'd actually come from. That fear had kept her from ever asking, from ever bringing it up, right up until my grandmother died with the question still hanging unanswered between them. But the diary said the opposite entirely. Page after page, my grandmother had written not about shame, but about fierce, protective love. She tracked every school play I was in from articles my mother sent, written prayers for a grandchild she decided to love completely. No conditions, no reservations, regardless of the circumstances of my arrival. She'd simply never known how to say it out loud without giving away a secret that wasn't fully hers to tell. My biological father, it turned out, had passed away years earlier, according to an old newspaper, clipping tucked into the diary's final pages. I never got the chance to know him. I'm not sure I even wanted to at this point in my life, but I did get something else instead, something I hadn't expected walking into that dusty attic that afternoon. 30 years of a grandmother's silent, unwavering love, written down in a locked book, waiting patiently for the one person she always knew would eventually find the key. Some secrets aren't kept to hide the truth from us. They're kept to protect us from a burden we were never meant to carry in the first place.